goodness.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
I just got a pop-up on my screen, and I don't know what to do with it. Ask later. Okay, sorry. Welcome to Brewing Inner Peace, August Journey. This is Dip in Time and
Sparkle Sanctuary.
How is everyone doing? Hey, Mutts. Oh my gosh, look at yours. Mine's all rolled up. I don't even remember where I was the last time we were together. So I raised my camera so I could try and show the canvas. Like I said, I don't remember where I was. And I went past where we were supposed to go.
I remember you saying that on your live yesterday. This is my August one, so I have until Monday night to finish it, and then I'll be still on track.
Oh, I just got into the rhythm, and I was just like, do, 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 do. Like, I think you hadn't seen this part yet.
No, that's so pretty.
Oh, and there's a drill. Where did you come from?
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Drill in my painting.
Exactly. I went like this and it came off. Which reminds me, we got into the car today and my son was like, Mom, I think this belongs to you. It was on my calf. And it was a teal drill.
That's funny.
I'm like, yeah, that is. I don't know where. Okay, well, and it's in the car still.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that one's popping up, so I'm just going to pop that one down. It's a green one, so I'll find it. I'm just going to put you over here in the tray for now. Hi, Linda. So yes, so the last time we talked, I felt so far behind. I had like 2-3 sections to do to get caught up. And then I couldn't find my drills. And then we had the flood. And then I couldn't find my other drills. And I contacted DAC. And they gave me a couple of options. And I was like, oh my God. But I'm happy to say this is the bottom right corner.
Oh, wow.
You got knocked off track today. Couldn't do any diamond painting due to a pulled muscle in your shoulder. No, Mutts. So all that black was done, but I got all this done. And it's white magic. I got the little fairy done. And the butterfly, or I think that's the tag. And I got this piece done, and I got the roses done.
It looks so pretty.
Then I got this piece done. And this is Sleep Potion. So I got that whole section done. Then I was just on a roll, literally. So I'm going to roll that section up. And this is the other side of this canvas. Oh my goodness. It is so big. So this is the part where I had originally started. And I got all of that portion done. I think you guys had seen I had gotten the butterfly done. And I got the love potion done.
Yes.
And I got the hearts done. And I got this little fairy almost done. I'm just like, I can't believe I've gotten so far done on this. Especially considering like I had no motivation and I felt so far behind. So then I literally had to stop myself. I literally did. I literally had to stop myself because I only have this one section, and this section left. And those were months. Like this is 1 month, this is 1 month, and this is 1 month.
Yeah.
I kind of got carried away as I was going. Once I finished the roses, I just kept going and got all this whole section done. And I'm like, oh, I've got 2 more sections I need to get caught up on. And then when I was talking to you last time, it was like, oh gosh, no, I need to stop. I'm going to bring this down. You're lifting a box the wrong. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that much.
Yeah. Just don't overdo it too fast because it takes longer to heal that way.
Yeah. Lifted a box the wrong way. Been taking pain meds and resting. Hopefully I can get some diamond painting done tomorrow. That way that's why I didn't go live today. Gotcha. So you're working on August, you said?
Yes, this is August. It's that's why that's like the flames. I wanted it to be like it's hotter than Hades. And so
Yes.
the potion bottle that I'm working on has got it's kind of like a phoenix. I don't know how to explain it. Like that's my brain envisions a phoenix because it's got the wings, but then it's like fiery at the same time.
Rising.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so pretty.
So what you're seeing, all of this sparkle are crystals that I laid down that I opted to add to this kit.
Oh, let's make you big. I want to see you big. Okay.
So it's kind of hard to see here. Let me see if I can't turn off my, there we go.
Here we go. Yep.
Turn off my light pad. But yeah, so there's like a yellow and then there's kind of like it's like a dark orange that I added that are crystals. Because I feel like crystals, they do something with when it comes to fire. I just feel like it adds so much more because there's already kind of some ABs in here. And so, yeah, what I've done so far is basically, so because I am substituting drills for a color on here, my process when I do that is to go in and lay them first, typically, unless I know I have enough for that section. These 2 I probably had enough, but I still like to make sure because like I've had some drills that I've purchased from Tmall and they didn't fit.
Yes.
And so I just learned, especially with crystals, to go ahead and lay them first. And then if they're all fitting, then I can do the rest of the diamond painting. But a lot of times I'll just go ahead, like put them in as I go, just like completely replace one for one. But sometimes like the roses one that I did in February, which is actually right next to this, that one, I didn't have enough drills. And so I put in the crystals where I could and then filled in the rest. So yeah, a lot of times I'll actually put the enhancements that I add in down first. And I feel like I don't know, I feel like I watch it come to life. It's kind of cool.
That is so cool. Hey, Matt, how are you? It is so good to see you.
Hi, everybody in the chat.
I'm trying to find my bag. Okay, Ron's lost it again. Oh, my goodness.
I was going to say, please don't tell me you lost the drills again.
No. Actually, I found where that one goes.
Yay.
So, oh my goodness. it is very warm here today. Actually, it's not as hot as it was yesterday. Yesterday was 31 degrees
So
Celsius. Celsius.
about 93 Celsius Fahrenheit.
Oh,
Is that right?
yeah. So last night I went for a walk to check the mail. And see, that's where that one goes. And it was 25 degrees Celsius at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh. And of course, now that our basement is finally fixed, I was lugging skillets of tiles, ceramic tiles, to the garbage. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? I have no idea. Oh.
Yeah, because I know, like, it's so weird because I think people in different areas of the world don't realize. So, like, when we were in Texas, people were so surprised to find out that in Texas, and honestly, where I'm from in Kansas, it's the same thing. It doesn't cool down at night. And so, when you are in a place that you're used to it being cooler and you're used to it cooling down at night, to not have it, it's just
It's mind-boggling.
it is. And so, I'm like, now that I'm like more aware of, I've been trying to kind of make myself more familiar with weather in other countries. Like now I'm like, oh yeah, I bet for you guys, that's just miserable having it stay so hot at night. I can't.
Well, yeah. And we don't have air conditioning.
Yeah.
So it's like close all the windows, close all the blinds as soon as you get up, open everything at nighttime, turn on all the fans.
Yeah, but if it doesn't cool down at night, how do you get the house to cool down?
Well, that's when you take your little portable fan, oscillating fan, and you stick it on your headrest above your bed.
And we have,
and you let it go off for 4 hours while you fall asleep. And then by that time, it hopefully cools off.
So where I'm from, some people don't have AC here too, which is crazy because it gets in the 120 Fahrenheit with heat index, and it doesn't cool down at night except down into the 90s. And so people actually will put together, I don't remember what they're called, but basically it's a box fan where you put ice near it, and then it just like cools off the space.
Yep.
So I've seen lots of people do that.
Ice boxes, yep.
Yep.
So yeah, where we currently live, we're not allowed external air conditioners. And if you want a window air conditioner, you have to get approval for it. Except our neighbor 2 doors down went ahead and put an external one outside. And I'm like, how did you get permission to do that? You're not supposed to do that, but this is the neighbor that does whatever they think I know best. So I'm annoyed with that, but I'm also very envious of it. I'm like, can I come stay in your house? Please.
See, and in my mind, at that point, I'd be like, I'm such a rule follower. But as I'm getting older, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it too. And then if they come to me and say, you can't do this, then I'm going to say, yes, I can, because you allowed them to do it. And if you're not going to allow me to do it, you need to do something about them first, and then I'll take it down.
Well, and that's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm at that point now, because, and I guess that's part of, I know it's going to sound kind of ridiculous, but it's also part of this whole theme of brewing inner peace. Am I just going to get angry about it, or what am I going to do about it?
Yeah.
All right. Because they're not feeling my anger. They're enjoying what they have. And I'm like, I hate you. I hate you. Because you have done so many things that we're not supposed to do, but you're getting away with it. And I'm like, okay, you know what, Rhonda? So actually, my husband and I, we went on a Costco run today. And Last night we were actually talking about an air conditioning unit for us. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore, man.
At this point, I feel like you almost have to have one. Like the weather's not going to get better because people are not taking care of the things that will stop the weather changes from happening. So,
So that's part of it. The other part of it is there's also a natural cycle for El Nino and the other one. And it's been 100 years. And this is going to be a very super El Nino where it's going to be a really warm winter for us. And I'm like, oh no, that is not good. I just dropped the drill as well. It's one of my specialty drills.
uh-oh.
You're my expensive drill.
Linda, right? It is a stupid role. And hi, Matt and Linda and my nuts and everybody that I haven't said hi to already.
Well, I can understand why that is, because air conditioning machines have a noise level to them. And when you put 77 units together with that humming sound, it gets loud.
I also imagine like you have to worry about whether or not it leaks and if people are going to take care of them properly.
Well, and we know for a fact that that's not even on the table. I'm not even considering that. The other part of that is, if you're going to do them, I would suggest doing them all the same. Diamonds around you. Hello, hello.
Hello.
You also have power drainage. These units were built in the early 70s.
Oh.
So if you're going to put 77 air conditioning units that are like 160 watt, that's going to be a real drain on the old system that they put in way back in the time. Now, I know that sounds really stupid. Way back in the time when I was young, I had to walk 5 million miles, right? But yes, right, Matt? 77 irritable people also get loud, just saying. And it's true. So, and we're also in one of those rezoning areas. So these huge complexes are being put in. We don't have enough, I don't know. Anyways, hence why I'm usually in shorts and tank top around here. And I'm like, but I also take a shower before I go to bed, which helps in so many other ways as well. Having a shower cools you off, but it also relaxes your muscles. So I'm starting to make that as part of my nightly routine, because I know I can't control everything, although I want to control it. And I know it could be worse. It could be worse. One of the units, and here's an example why it could be worse. So I'm going to just be thankful for what I do have. Is what we had 3 units for sale. One sold. The lady just moved in, okay? And she's in her 70s. So she just moved into this townhouse that was renovated. I went and greeted her last weekend, and she let me know that when they did the renovations, they cut the internet line.
Oh, no.
So, and of course, you don't test the internet line until you move in. Right, Linda? They should put bigger units in to cool multiple units. Yes, we're all connected. So she didn't have internet, so she had to worry about internet. She also, her realtor did not have the mailbox key, so she had to figure out how to get a hold of her mailbox key for her new place. Then, things happen in threes. I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing. I'm like, this is like, oh my God, what else could go wrong? 2 days after she moved in, the water tank gave out.
Oh no.
And here in Alberta, we have to buy our own water tanks and install them. In Ontario, it's part of the service. So if your water tank dies, you just phone up your service provider, they come, they give you a new water tank, you're fine.
Yeah.
Not so here in Canada, in Alberta. And with the political stuff that's going on, she needs to get one before the 50% tariffs hit all the appliances.
Oh yeah.
So that's why we were also looking at appliances as well. We're like, okay, well, we've been here 12 years. Our appliances were good for 10 years. They're still working, but maybe we should take a look before they give out and everything is twice as much. So, but how frustrating that would be, guys. Like, can you imagine you're all excited, you move from a 1-bedroom apartment into a 3-bedroom townhouse. You now have room for your son and partner to come hang out. You have room for your sister to come see you. You're all excited. And then you have no internet. Then you have no water tank. You can't access your mail, and you put in a mail transfer notice. Diamonds around you. Why would you have to buy your own water tanks? That's just the way it's set up here in Alberta. They are the owner's responsibilities. In Ontario, and I didn't know that. I didn't know it was different. We were down in Ontario at my brother-in-law's place one Christmas, and Vanessa went to take a shower, and this is when she was little, and there was no hot water. And I'm like, oh my God, we broke it. That was my first thought. We broke it. And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll just phone our provider and don't worry about it. And it was fixed. They came out, they fixed it. They brought a new one in. And I'm like, okay, that's not the way we do it. They're like, what? So each province can be different. I don't know about you, Linda. Are you responsible for your water tanks and furnace? Or is the Inmax, your energy provider, responsible for it? Now, if we were in an apartment condo, then it would be the condo responsible for it because it would be one big hot water tank for everybody. But because we own the townhouse, it's our responsibility. So when we moved in, we got all new stuff. New water tank, furnace, fridge, stove. So it was nice when we moved because we knew everything worked, but it sucks because you buy them all around at the same time and then they all die around at the same time. And you're like, oh.
But now it makes like hearing that makes it make sense why you would need to buy your own, because it's almost kind of like, because townhomes are different than apartments.
Yeah.
And so basically it's kind of like owning your own home.
Yes.
It's like a duplex home / whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. See, so Linda says they have their own water and sewer, so we're responsible. Furnace depends on contract with your provider. Yeah. And with the water tank, you can actually get ones that are waterless, and they actually hook up onto the wall, and as the water goes through, it gets heated. So you don't need to worry about it flooding, which is nice. But it also has a different power wattage to it as well. So many things I am learning. Oh my gosh. And so we also look at it. Let me just do, Mutt says, here in the States, our hot water heater is in use already in the house, and I rent. So if anything happens to it, the landlord fixes it. Exactly. Yeah. So it sounds like it's very similar to ours. So if we were renting, we would contact our landlord, and the landlord would take care of fixing it for us. So with everything that's going on politically right now, we definitely wanted to take a look at how that might affect us. And we looked at our water tank, and they've apparently come out with 5 new models, and all the repair or replacement parts, it's the whole thing's American, and you cannot buy repair parts. So we're like, maybe this is a good time. Just saying, maybe it's a good time.
See, and I really feel like that's such a scam. I kind of am like getting in this mindset where I'm I'm so hyper aware now of where I'm seeing things like, there's got to be a way for them to have a furnace and a hot water heater and all the things that we have, where they could put some of this stuff in such a way that we could easily access them and replace them ourselves, instead of having to buy a whole new thing. Or like, there should be parts that you can buy. There's no, like, having to buy a whole new thing just seems silly to me.
Yes and no. Yes, from a consumer's perspective, I bought this, and it's still working, so I should be able to repair it if I need to. No, from a business perspective, because you're always looking for the next upgrade, and where do you store the older parts?
And that I understand. I'm saying like, I'm just saying like, if you buy, because I've had appliances that didn't even last 3 years, and to not be able to have a replacement part for something that breaks in 3 years, it's expensive to replace it completely. And
in that case, I agree with you.
Always an investment. And, I'm willing to invest it if I know it's going to last a certain amount of time and there's a warranty on it.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. I mean, and actually, we bought a new washer and dryer at the same time. So, we've done, knock on wood, we've done really good with what we have. Because technically, it was only supposed to last 10 years, roughly. And we've got the good model, so I'm not knocking it. But what happens when you don't have that kind of cash?
yeah.
Right? And things all increase to your, if it only has a life expectancy of a certain amount of time, you should be able to get repairs for it. You should be able to get parts for it.
Yeah. Yes. And that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Matt says, it's crazy to me that the water company would cover that anywhere. Ours is at the meter. Everything after is yours. There to the street is theirs. Yeah. So the other part is where we are, we have water meters. So before you could just use water and don't worry about it. But now you pay for the amount that you use, which makes sense. Well, where we are in this complex, the condo board pays the water. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm glad, but I'm not glad, because we actually did have a neighbor who was running a laundry service out of their unit.
Oh my gosh.
Which you're not supposed to be running businesses out of your units. But I'm like, you realize you're not paying for that water, and that amount of detergent is going through the system that was not built for it. So it's amazing what things people will get away with. And because it's inside the house, you're not really supposed to know about it. Like, you're taking on good faith. But when you see people driving up with stuff in a huge laundry bag and they come back out with hangers, you're like, okay, well, something's not amiss. Something's amiss.
Yeah.
So, but anyways. So how did you stay on your motivation this past month, everybody? Rebecca? Did you have any challenges with motivation?
In general or in diamond painting?
Well, with anything in general.
Well, I know there was a whole week that I took off diamond painting, which is weird because in July, I was so motivated and I was loving working on diamond paintings, and I was really enjoying what I was working on. And then I started a kit. At the very, very beginning of this month, I started a kit, and within the first square, I knew that I didn't want to finish it. But I'm stubborn and I refuse to give up. I have never, not one time in the 183 or 4 or whatever number of diamond paintings that I have done, have I DNF'd any of them. My girls have several of theirs, and like they're just sitting aside and they're hoping one day I'll eventually just pick them up and do them. Because I am very stubborn.
Yeah.
And I did finish it just a couple days ago, actually. But I had to take a whole week to kind of mentally prep myself to work on that canvas. It was.
What was it about the canvas that got in the way?
It was, so it's, and Jade has updated their grid field. But this was one that I got before the updates, and it was insanely gappy. It's very the back, like a majority of the canvas, the background especially is light colors.
Yep.
So the gapping was very, very obvious. It was square drills, which we all know is not my favorite kind to work on, but I've been doing really well with squares. And so I wasn't, I was not worried about it because I worked on so many rounds in July. It was just like I said, I was just flying through them. I completed so many kits in July. It was ridiculous. But so yeah, I was really shocked to see that I was struggling so much in August. But yeah, basically beyond that, the diamonds weren't very good quality, which made things even more difficult. I couldn't get them to be in places that I had to go through some trash, and then it was also, I've also talked about how much I like my color blocking, and that was, I would consider confetti hell.
Oh, really?
It was straight confetti. There was very, very, very few areas where I was able to use my multi-placer, any more than 2 or 3 at a time. And it was not it was or there was 2 sections on the canvas that were maybe about the size of a silver dollar that were bigger, that you could use more than a 3 or 4 placer on.
Yeah.
And I like my 12 placer. So that was like, whoo, it was just, yeah. It took me a hot minute to get through it, but I did. I finished it. I'm proud of myself. And that's probably why I'm so stubborn and I don't DNF anything, because afterwards I felt so good about myself. Like, look what I did. Look, I stuck through it. And now like I posted it on my Instagram and somebody said it was like gorgeous. And I'm like, yeah, from far away. I did put in there like, I do recommend that. It's a gorgeous picture and I love it. And I recommend it with her new drills. Or not the new drills, but the new grid fills. So with the new supplier. So, but yeah, it's a gorgeous picture and it's fan art.
Because you had trash in it too. So with a whole new updated kit.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So the new supplier will help significantly with all of that. And if you like confetti, and you like the fan art, then absolutely, it's not very big. It's a gorgeous piece when it's all completed. Like really, truly, I love it, and I'm very proud of myself for finishing it. And so I was glad. I'm proud of myself for pushing through it. But yeah, I struggled. I struggled for a couple weeks on that, and I normally work in really big sections. Like this is not outside of my normal. And so on that one, because the confetti, I was working in really small sections, which was also a struggle for me to wrap my head around. At first, I did a really big section, and I think that's part of where I like screwed up. Because it was so confetti heavy that I kept having to go back. I'm like, oh man, I missed one over. Oh man, I missed one over there.
Yeah.
So
it sounds like there was a number of different challenges that you came across with on that
yes.
one. Right. So it's you since you worked on other kits, going back to that one, it's harder when the kit is not the same as what you have got used to.
Yeah.
Then you go, okay, I got this. This looks like all color blocking, no problem. Yay. Oh God, it's not.
Well, and I knew it wasn't color blocking because I knew it wasn't one of her hand rendered pieces, but it was small enough and the colors were in such a way that I thought it was less confetti than it is. And like I said, if I had been able to have a better grid field, especially, like I was able to pick through the trash diamonds and there was plenty. But I mean, like there's trash diamonds in this one and I'm not having to pick them all out because everything is fitting together fine. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't fit together. Oh man, I think I just put some of those on the wrong symbol. In fact, I think I put all of those on the wrong symbol. I am just like getting ahead of myself. But anyway, I think that was my problem. Like it was not, I don't know. It just was not what I was expecting at all.
Yeah, I think to me it comes across as more of, you've got a mindset, you know what your experience is, you're thinking about, okay, this is what I can anticipate. And then you get into it and you're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
This is not what I was anticipating. And there's disappointment in that and going, okay, well, now I need to really think about how I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Right. And like you said, your sizes that you like to work in are larger. And when you get into a section like that, instead of going, I am going to do this and work my way through and I'm going to hate every minute of it, I am so proud of you for allowing yourself to step back and go, I'm going to do it in a smaller section. I'm going to modify and figure out what's going to work for me on this canvas. Because a lot of us, we go, no, this is the way I do it. I don't know what's wrong, but I'm going to just fuck it up and deal with it.
Well, and that's actually how I get away with having never had a do not finish. Because I know lots of people that'll just throw canvases away because they're like, I can't do it. And well, yeah, we all have our own style and our own pattern and our own rhythm. But if you're willing to adjust your rhythm a little bit to accommodate, it's really gratifying that getting that finish. It really is.
Or to put it away, to take a step back from it.
Yeah.
And not just say, I'm throwing the towel in. Now, it also really hurts when something happens and then you have to throw canvases away because of things that have occurred outside your control. And that's a whole another aspect of it. But it's very similar. It's a loss. It's a loss of pleasure, a loss of expectations. And sometimes, the best thing to do is throw it away or give it to somebody else who wants to try and finish it.
Yeah. I'm too stubborn for that.
Well, you know what? I have one. I swear I have one. I love the picture. I love it so much. And yet I am not happy with the drills. It's an older kit. I think I built up my expectations and hype on it so much. And I went and I got special drills for it. And the drills don't fit with the grid line or the drills. And I'm just like, they keep popping off. Like, even if I just go like this across the canvas with my hand, they stick to my hand. And I'm like, and I'm like, I spent how much money on this kit and the special drills. And I was looking so forward to this. I was so excited. And I'm halfway through and I'm like, I've been trying to just get it done. Just get her done. Get her done. That I've put it away. I have not unkitted it because very similar to you, Rebecca, I spent the money. I'm going to do it.
Somebody, I don't remember who I was talking to recently, but I always say, like, have it. And this has actually come in as really good advice. And I may have even said it when we were doing this, when we were talking, like, it's really good to go ahead and just leave it out. Not that you're wanting to give yourself a reminder of failure, but to give yourself a reminder every once in a while to just go back and put a few drills on the canvas.
Yeah, not with this one. Like, I literally left it out for a year and a half and it was hung up waiting for me. And every time I would, because it was part of my little hook. And every time I went to pull one off or shuffle them, drills were falling off.
Oh my gosh.
And so I'm like, I can't do this. I can't.
Is it the grid field or is it the diamonds?
It's an older kit, so the glue is not quite there. It's acrylic drills, not resin drills.
Okay. So
the specialty drills don't quite fit.
Do fit with the other diamonds or just fit in the grid field? Because there is a difference. Because it could be that the diamonds that are with the kit are the problem and not necessarily the grid field itself. And if that's the case, then you just buy a little bit of glue to make it tacky and and swap out the diamonds.
Yeah. So what I did was, like, on this kit in particular, down in these sections here, there are crystals down here. They are slightly larger than the other drills.
Yes.
And when I do them as I do the section. I don't put them on first. So what I decide, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh my God, you're pissing me off, man. I'm like, oh. So I'm like, okay, you know what, Rhonda? Just take them off. Or you're just gonna pick what spot you're gonna put them in. That's all there is to it. Now, if you had told me that a year and a half ago, I would have been like, hell no, that's where they go. That's where they're going. Right?
Yeah.
So with this other kit that I have, please do not take this as bad mouthing or shaming anyone. Okay? Because we all have new things we find, we try. It is my Snickerbeak painting. It is my Wild Ostrich by Stacy Dio. And I'm like, oh my God, that is my inner child. I love it so much. It's the one that I took to the Crafter's Paradise that very first year.
Oh, yeah.
It's only half done. And I went and I brought it and I got my special drills for it. So what I'm going, and I hung it up and I was trying to go back to it and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't, because I would just bring up all this anxiety and anger and frustration. And okay, if I start it again, I got to finish it, because I don't know which drill's going to pop off now. So what I've decided to do with that one is, because half of it is done with specialty drills, enhancements, I'm going to do the other half without. I'm just going to use the drills that came with it.
Okay.
And I feel okay with that, because then for me, I'm like, well, then I can do this is what it would have looked like with the drills that it came with. And here's what it looks like with me trying to enhance it, or me enhancing it. So there's a comparison. Okay. And then the way my brain works is, it could be part of the story of this crazy ostrich character. How we feel like we don't belong and we're just invisible with the ordinary drills, and that there are sparkles and uniqueness in each and every one of us, and that's where the specialty drills come. So
good perspective.
For me, I'm trying to find a way that sits okay with me with it. But I want to get this one done first.
Yeah, no, 100%. So I still recommend putting down new glue.
I might do that with the new section.
Yeah.
See what happens.
You could seal the old section and then put new glue down on the new section, and then that way it's less likely to have as many issues.
Yeah, I could. I absolutely could.
Mutt nuts, I love that. Put it in timeout. I think I put my diamond painting in timeout for a week. And then I was like, nope, I'm finishing this thing because I am determined. And yeah.
Yeah, see, instead of calling it a timeout, I call mine a pause. They're in the pause corner. We're going to take a pause and take a moment to breathe, chill, reground, and then we will think this through. So I have a question for you, Rebecca. I kind of came up and mentioned it last night on my live. But I need to bounce some ideas off of you and everybody who is here live and on the replay. I love this Brewing inner peace journey, because I would not have gotten along this far without this
encouragement.
Yes. because it's not really an event, but it's more, and it's not really a project. It's just, we're kind of hanging out together, encouragement.
Yeah.
That for those who are okay and they have found what they needed from this journey, I want to continue this journey as like a next stage going forward, which is where I was thinking about that legacy project that the principal painter is going to be doing next year. And it's a year long. And I have another painting that I want to do or work on that is large. And I need the encouragement to just keep on going through it. But I also have a painting that sits behind me every day that I need the brewing inner piece for. So what my thought is I kind of want to do both, like the legacy project and do the brewing inner piece and have them both as a year-long project for encouragement.
Okay.
Another kit with lost drills. Lost drills is Rhonda's legacy. Yeah, you know what? Yes. And I'm okay with that until I go to look for them. Like this space right here, I haven't filled in yet because I'm like, I know they're here somewhere. They're in a pill bottle container, but I don't know what oh, maybe they're in here. Hang on. Nope, they're not in there. Okay, so they're around here somewhere. So yes, that is part of my legacy. But the other kit I have, and it would fit with the mega drill event, but I really don't want to do a mega drill event. However, the canvas that I need the encouragement on fits the mega drill event. And that is my Josephine Wall Autumn Breeze. And it's sitting behind me. And I really want to get it done. And it is really large. And it is really heavy confetti. It is square. It is the one with the diamond art. It is computer rendered. They don't hand render any of Josephine Wall's artwork.
Oh, confetti hell.
Yeah. It has 200 and some, I think 30 or 40 colors.
Oh, no. No. I was intrigued when I first started seeing those, and then I realized, no, that means that is confetti hell, and that is not my cup of tea.
But I want
kudos to you for having the courage to be into that.
Oh, but it's a gorgeous image. I'm like, there's a whole story about this painting. So what I'm thinking is, I think I'm going to do, I am doing the Raccoon City one as part of the Legacy project. And I can do like 1 month each time for that. But I also want to get working on this Josephine Wall image. Now, for example, it's sitting on my loom behind me. It is 120 by 150. And I've only done 10 sections.
Okay, so we could do something that correlates all of that together. Like something about, because you're talking about how like each of, like, honestly, it sounds to me like all of the things that you're wanting to work on next year, not all of them, but the focus of next year for you is going to be meaningful, you know?
Yes.
So storytelling and meaningfulness. And I think that we can come up with some kind of theme around that. Absolutely.
What do you guys think in chat? Or do we just leave it as the legacy and brewing inner peace? Because we can do that too. Linda says sure.
Well, I think honestly, I feel like the brewing inner peace portion has kind of, I think we've done it, you know, like this is, I feel like I have got that inner peace, and I feel like we've explained, you know, I think we've kind of hit the topic as much as we can, but I think that creating meaningful memories from your projects is something that's a completely different topic, that it does definitely hit on what she wants, which her diamond painting journey is about, but it also hits on what you're looking into. And so I think it would be good to have something different.
Because I see it as kind of an extension of the journey. How do
yeah. And it would be
journey.
It would be, but it would be like continuing the journey by, you know, through depth of recognition of the story behind our paintings.
Yeah. I love that idea. Mutt says, Matt, I can crack jokes about anything, so I'll follow along with anything when I can. Well, and so because I was thinking, you know, it could be part of like this expansion of, okay, so we've learned and we've practiced mindfulness and finding that motivation, bringing that inner peace, and we buy images because we find a connection to them. And sometimes as we work on them, we still need to remind ourselves. So it's not like we're saying brewing inner peace is completely done with, but as part of the next one, how do we continue brewing that inner peace and finding that connection with our pieces?
That makes sense.
I'm going to see if I can find, because the one, so I'm doing the Raccoon City one because all of the little raccoons that are in there, I so connect with. And that's the one that's going to be my legacy. Now, well, maybe I can do it by this way.
I was looking at my diamond paintings, and I'm not really, I think I just buy what I like. I have a strong, like meaningful, there is a couple that I was like, oh, maybe I could use that. But I don't really have a lot that is going to work for that event. And none of them I'm like, yeah, that works, but it doesn't work. Like, that's not the legacy. Like, it's sure I could put that in and say it's the legacy, but it's, you know, I want and
you want to be true to yourself.
Yeah. I want it to be so much more than that.
Yeah. This isn't about making something work. This is about making that connection to what you're working on.
Yeah. And I have two that I will probably use one of them. I'm just trying to decide how much of a connection I have to which one, and then also like how much I'm willing to share about why I say that would be a legacy. Because when I went back in, because I'm a whole week behind on my videos from friends, and honestly, I was 3 weeks behind at one point, so I feel better. But I finally went back and just watched her video about it, and she said, you know, like first and foremost, she was talking about like what kind of legacy are we leaving, and that if we didn't want to do about us, that we could do somebody that we care about and the legacy they left. And like when I first originally heard about this, not from her, but from you guys, I was thinking more along the lines of somebody who left, you know, a meaningful mark on us. And I was like, I immediately had a kit in mind for that. But then it's harder to kind of go back and think, okay, what kind of legacy do I want to leave? What kind of, you know, impact am I leaving here with my family and with my friends and with my work and everything else like that. So yeah, like I said, I did go back and look, and I found two that kind of. But yeah, I put in your chat yesterday. I might need help deciding for mine.
Yes. Yeah. So let me just share with you guys the image I need encouragement on to work through this.
Ooh, Matt, that's a good point.
This is Summer Breeze. And I love this image. And unbeknownst to me, I actually bought this as a puzzle, not realizing who the artist was.
Oh, nice.
And it's got butterflies and birds and trees. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I've got this portion, the top portion, done. That's all I got done. So I want to bring it back out, but I know I won't be able just to focus on it. It's also a black and white canvas.
Mm.
And it has different symbols than what most of my canvases have.
Yeah.
Nope, that does not go there, Rhonda.
So I'm trying to, you said the name of that painting, and now the song is stuck in my head, and I cannot for the life of me think of who sings it.
Which one?
The Summer Breeze makes me feel fine. And now I can't remember the rest of it.
Nope. Couldn't
Something on my mind. What is that song? I can hear it. Anybody in the chat know? You know what I'm talking about? That was horrific singing, but something like that. I may have to Google it. That's going to drive me crazy.
I'm just looking at what's in the chat here. So yeah, so Matt says being there is no real guidelines for Kara's event or dates to hit. You can kind of guide people into finding the connection. I like it. Yeah. Absolutely, Linda. No requirements at all. It's supposed to be a pseudo challenge that put you in control, a non-event in a way. Yes. Yeah. Kara just wants people to share stories about themselves and what they chose and choose if they want. It's a community building challenge. Mamas and papas?
No, it's Seals and Crofts. Seals and Crofts from 72.
Oh, see, I did the baby. You weren't even born.
And the words are, Summer Breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. And it doesn't surprise me because I was not born in 72. I was not alive. Nope. So I didn't, but my mom listened to that kind of music. So I'm familiar with it, grew up with it. And my dad too. Oh my gosh, my dad loved that kind of music.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I sidetracked everything there for my squirrel moment.
But that's kind of like what I want to do next year. I think would be a nice way.
Yes, Matt, you got the and right.
That's what she said.
Okay, so can I tell you the two diamond paintings that I'm waffling between? Okay, so there's a Margaret Morales piece that was released when it was back with Diamond Shop. It's called Through Hope.
Through Hope,
and
okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you can, if that's something.
I'm gonna start looking.
Okay. She's a beautiful girl, and you can see she's kind of, there's just lots of colors. It's really pretty. And she just looks so serene and happy. And her eyes are closed, and it's just kind of like she's in a moment of bliss and peace. And I think that the hope, I want that to be my legacy for my kids, and my family. You can always hope for things to be better. You can always work harder and be smarter. You can always continue to push forward, and hope is always something that you should keep. You can never give up, kind of thing.
This one?
Let me see. I can't. Yes. So there's that one. That one I've always
Okay.
found just absolutely, I just love her. And I already have her
And-
kitted up.
Okay. And what's the other one?
The other one is it a Sarah Bergsman? It's A Light After the Storm. And it's the one.
Oh, it's a Jody Bergman.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And that's, again, as a trauma survivor, I do really try hard to, like, obviously, we all have days when we're down or we're struggling, but I really do try hard to be a light for other people. And like with my job, especially, I am constantly, trying to pick people up and bring joy to people. And I feel like that, like I've been through so much in my life and I'm still just trying to be a light for people. I don't know.
That one is a gorgeous one. Trying to find the image. I know exactly which one it is.
The new what is the Diamond Design Co. is selling it now. But I have the Craftably version.
Hang on. I got it. I'll find it. Because there's an enhancement kit for it too.
There is. But the one that I have from Craftably, it has lots and lots and lots of specials already.
Okay, so we're not focused on the specials here, but here is what the image looks like. A Light After the Storm.
Yeah.
This one right here. This one is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know which one you're going to do. Do you want color or do you want more of a pastel-y?
See, and I don't know if it's so much of that as like, I don't want to seem too pretentious with my answer. Like I don't want my, because I will respond to Kara's Google form and I'll answer why I did that. And I don't want it to come off like I'm
No.
I don't know, some kind of way about it.
No. And you know what? And as Kara was saying, it's yours. This is not about it's your connection.
Yeah. I do feel like I love Through Hope. Like I love that one and it's already kitted up and that would be an easy choice. But I do kind of feel like Light After the Storm is more like what I'm going for, just because, like I said, like I truly like the job that I have. It's not an easy job, and it's because I love what I do. I love helping kids grow and learn and find goodness and joy in this world. I don't know.
Okay, so here's a thought. Are you open to a thought?
Yeah.
I'm thinking you're probably going to get both of them done.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. You could do the Hope at the beginning of the year and the Light After the Storm in the second half of the year, because September is also CPTSD Awareness Month.
Ooh, that's true. See, in my mind was thinking the opposite because of the seasons, because January and February, it'll be gloomy and that'll be perfect for the the stormy. But that light after the storm, it looks just so. My girls and I, when we went to Washington, we went to a lighthouse, and I'm telling you that where the girls standing and looking up at the lighthouse, aside from the storm, that is literally what it looked like where we were at.
Yeah.
We didn't have a storm when we were there, thank goodness, because that meant we got to actually go up into the lighthouse and we got to look out over the water. But
I'm getting goosies. Don't do that.
Yeah, I that was such an amazing experience. And I got to go with a friend of mine from high school that I have not seen since high school. It was so cool.
So there's so much meaning to it.
Yes.
So I think you're going to do both. That's just the feeling I'm getting.
I probably will because like I said, that one the light after a storm is it's been on my wish list for a hot minute and I finally got it and I ended up getting the craftably version, which is unreal to me. And I'm so excited to work on it because I I'm sorry. I love all of these diamond painting companies that come out, but Craftably is still my favorite company. And I'm so sad that they're not in business.
Yeah. I think too, it also has a special meaning to you in the way you got the painting. Now, that's a personal story, but I think that there's so much to that painting for you.
Yeah. Well, I think how I acquired it, I mean, it's, I'm,
It was meant to be. It was meant to
it
be.
was, and it was unexpected because I didn't know that she was going to give it to me.
Yes. Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like there's so much meaning to that piece for you as well. Alternatively, like other options could be, I know this is going to be tough for you. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
You could use both of them and only do one section each month.
True.
And spread that out and enjoy both those pieces all year long.
Oh, that is so true.
Because that's what I'm going to do with my Josephine Wall and the Raccoon City is I'm going to do one section per month. And I know the Josephine Wall one will not be done in 2027 because it's just way too big. And I am not going to stress about it. But I'm going to do one section each time and really enjoy each of those sections as I'm working on them.
That's a good point because like I don't know, this image here that I'm working on was so daunting to me before we started talking about this whole process. And even knowing that it was like had these sections of potion bottles that I could have sectioned it still seemed like such a huge undertaking. Yeah. And it's so neat to me how like this process that we've gone through has completely changed my perspective on the larger pieces. Because I no longer like because I've always been a like I can only have one whip at a time and I have to, you know, like I work so hard to get them done and all the things. And this just has I come back to this image every time I sit down here. I enjoy myself. Yeah. I have so much fun. I feel like this is such a great, like, I look forward to working on the next section. I don't feel like I'm burdened by it. And I think if I was doing this as one big thing, I would feel so burdened. Yeah. And I'm no longer afraid of large pieces. And this whole process has really helped really change my perspective on what I'm diamond painting, how I'm diamond painting. I'm even not like, because I definitely was avoiding large squares. And now I'm like, if I love it, I'm okay getting it because I know eventually I could get it done.
I was so surprised this past weekend. You were like, oh, I'll have that one. And I'm like, it's a square. And you're like, yeah, I know. I'm like,
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, and I actually have, so when it comes to like Margaret Morales, yeah. I don't care if it's a square or round. Typically I will buy them. But other images I like because I just love her artwork so much. There's a few that I've passed on, but not typically. But yeah. The other stuff I'm always like, is it square? Nope. I don't even look.
Right? Right? Oh, I know there's one that's coming up this weekend. And I'm like, okay, rendition? No, actually, no. My first thing is, please be a square. Okay, it's a square. Okay, rendition? Yes. Because if it's not a square, I'm like, I'm not even going to look at the rendition.
And that's typically how I am about rounds.
Oh, I'm just like, oh my goodness. So that's interesting how this, I mean, and we're only in August.
I
Well,
know.
maybe August, but it's interesting how far, like, I am so proud that we've actually done this project, this journey together, because I don't think I would have gotten back to this painting.
Right. That's exactly. I don't know that I never honestly, you know how right now I've been watching YouTubers that are like top 10 paintings that I will probably never do.
Yes.
This would have been in my list.
Yes.
This would have been, and the thing is like, look at what I've done with it. Like I've added all this bling and I'm making it interesting and I'm having fun doing it. And honestly, like I'm surprised at how good these drills are, how good the grid field is. I'm like, I would have put this in I still would have kept it in my stash because I'm a hoarder like that. But
no, because at some point it gave you meaning. There was a
it does, and I do love I don't know, I love things magical and I love the idea of the this kind of thing. But I don't know, I would have put this in my will never complete. It's too big of an image. And then I have several in my stash now that I would have never picked up.
Yeah. Well, and it's interesting because, due to that flood, I had to move all my paintings, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, oh, I have that one. I forgot about that one. Oh, I want to start that one. I'm like, no, you got to finish. Oh, right. That one's already been started. So I put all the started ones together. So, maybe next year will be just me doing these two ones, the Josephine, the raccoon, and just whipping along the year. Like just whip it out. It's so bad. Like whip it out.
A year of the whip.
Yeah. Well, and there are, who is it? Oh, we have oh my God. Time is round. Are you still here? Who is the creator who does the Year of the Whips? Matt, do you know? Matt, you got to know. Linda, Mutt, who does it? The Year of the Whips. And when I was think of that one, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do a full year of whips. Like, like to me, that just sounds like torture.
Well, I mean, they're doing the 26 for 26 and it's kind of the same thing. And, we're all being, like they didn't say, these are the guidelines, these are the expectations. We're all kind of just doing it how we want to. And I feel like I participated and I completed that challenge.
Me too.
Because I counted. So, because I have 17, y'all don't judge me. I have 17 different ways that I can kit up my diamond paintings.
Oh, there is no judgment here.
And so all of them are full. And so I'm like, they're already kitted up. Some people consider that a start. So I'm going to say these were all already ready to go. And I'm just kind of working on them. And because this one has not been finished the whole year, I technically have a whip through the whole year. So I'm counting it.
Yep. And so when you and I were talking about it, I'm like, oh my gosh. Now, if you were to allow me to include all of my other projects, yes, I have 26 for 26. And I'm like, but why can't I? Why can I not include everything? Because they're all started, or I have started them this year.
Linda said she doesn't know.
Is it Queen of Diamonds? It might be Queen of Diamonds. That's the only one that's coming to my brain at the moment. So, but like when honestly, and that's just the way my brain works, is I'm like, oh, it's a year of whips. Oh God, that feels like torture. Queen of Whips is kind of doing a whip collection challenge and struggling lately. Yeah. So that's kind of why I wanted to kind of like make a fun name to it. We're going to whip through it. We're going to whip through 2027. Any whips I have left, bring them out. Let's whip it out. That's just my sense of humor. And I'm like, yeah, Matt will probably just kill himself laughing. Rhonda's talking about whips and chains now. Yep.
We're gonna whip it. Whip it
We're
good.
whip it good. Whip it.
I don't know if you've noticed, but my brain speaks in music.
Yes, it does. And I love it. I love it. Oh. Okay, so now I got a drill. Where did I get this drill from? Oh, got it. Found it.
Well,
See, if I put the star this way, the star looks like it has a happy face. Bring it down. Look. It's got two eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
yeah, I couldn't find it and then my computer died. Sorry, I was trying to look it up.
Oh. Matt says, yeah, I think there was a few things that had the idea, but she made it from 26 down to about a dozen, but is falling off the wagon and kidding up. It's okay. Like, see, even the star says it's okay. Okay. We sparkle the way we sparkle.
Yep.
That's all there is to it. And now that I've done that section, I'm like, okay, I want to go somewhere else now.
Since my computer officially died, I can no longer see the chat. So if anybody says anything, just read it aloud to me, please.
Matt says, I'm just going to let you have all the fun with the name. Okay, Matt, goodness. Well, you need to figure out, you guys, you members, let us know what name should we go with? Should we do a poll?
What we're just going to call it Whips and Chains and you can deal with that.
Oh my gosh. So as soon as you say that, all I can think of is an image of me sitting at a table with a diamond painting and someone's like whipping me to whip it. And I've got a ball and chain on my leg for chains. Whipping chains.
My goodness. Well, that was not nearly as fun as it was supposed to be.
Oh, I found the specialty drill. Squirrel moment. Now, where were you? No. What number? What letter were you?
This color right here is a very interesting color choice. I was not expecting there to be pink in this area.
Matt says pretty good progress, honestly. Just need to only start a few, then get back on the horse and keep going. Right? That's like, yeah. I'm going to put that in there so I don't lose that. Because now I need to find the drill.
Yeah, I think that's I'll have to figure out a name that correlates something with that. I don't know.
Whipping along.
We can, instead of like brewing inner peace, we could say brewing and then use that some kind of something with that still, or use the inner peace tagline instead of the whole. I don't know.
Can I remember? Are you? Oh, that's this one that's here. Okay, so if I pop you up. Oh, that's that one. Okay.
If you do what?
I'm trying to remember what symbol the sucker was.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, we're on the canvas. Where's you? Okay, now I found you. Pop you up. Shay! Oh my gosh! Shay! Whipping out my piece.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Shay. I like that one. We should go with that one, Rhonda.
Oh my God, I love it. And it's WIPPING, out my peace, as in brewing inner peace.
Nah, we should still spell it PIECE because we want, we want it to be like the whole DP thing. We want all of the wrong people to come to it. Oh, wait a minute. I need to stop talking because my mind is going in the gutter.
Your mind is going in the gutter because the peace goes with brewing inner peace, not pull out your peace. Here, let me whip out my piece for you, man.
That's when you said it, that's where my brain went to. I'm like, wow, that's
poor Shay
that's
comes
something. Who suggested that name?
Matt did. And then Shay comes in and says hi.
That was perfect timing.
Oh my God. I am so crying.
Shay, did you know she was like this? I think we all knew you were like this.
Oh, Shay, you'll love this. Guess what we found at Crafter's Paradise this year? We found
Do you have a picture of it, Rhonda?
Ball. I don't think I did. We found a blue pink. Was it blue or green?
Green. It was green. It was rotten.
So remember the first year we had the conversation about ping pong balls and how women could earn money by shooting them in certain ways. Well, they did a crown hide. Like they had like little tiny metal crowns, and they hid them around, and we had to go find them. Well, Rebecca and I went looking, and we found a green ping pong ball. I'm like, we could not make this stuff up. I'm like, where's Shay? Shay will love this. Oh, Matt.
Shay, do you even remember about that the first year? Because Kara didn't remember, and neither did Alyssa.
Nope.
I'm like, that was the running joke the second year.
Oh my God. Yeah, same as long as a zhuzh.
Right?
Matt says I attracted a rare and elusive Shay with that bait.
Whoop, whoop.
Matt is whipping and blinging, LOL.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yes, I remember Rhonda demonstrating.
Shay, I love you. I've missed you.
Oh my God, we miss you. I want to hug you. I'm even gonna hug everybody here. Oh, oh my God. Hilarious. Okay, so next year our plan is we're going to continue with the brewing inner peace, but as part of the next journey, because we've been doing the journey all year long. One of my favorite memories. So Kara is doing the legacy project, and we're going to do a continuation of brewing inner peace. So Rebecca was going whips and chains. So we were trying to come up with a name for it, and I was like, yeah, I have so many whips, but I really don't like the whip all year long event because it sounds like torture. So I'm like, my brain automatically tries to find something funny about it. So I'm like, whip it good, whip it out. So Matt suggested whipping out my piece. But like pieces and brewing inner peace, except Rebecca's lost the chat. So her mind went into the gutter and she thought it was Pice. Piece. Whipping out my piece.
Whip out my piece. Woo!
So next year, what we're going to do is, as part of the legacy and as in part of the Brewing Inner Peace, I have 2 pieces, the Raccoon City and my Josephine wall, that I have not finished yet, nor have I gone back to it. And I need encouragement to do it because it's way, way too big.
That's what she said.
That's right. It was
Sorry.
I was like, ooh. I was like, ooh, there's a J-Wall event coming up. Woohoo, I get to go shopping. I want the biggest, baddest piece around. And then I was like, oh my God, what was I thinking? So I'm going to use both those 2 pieces, but I'm going to do a section on each canvas once a month. So I can still have that encouragement and still make progress while doing other things. Matt, I'm just an innocent guy thinking of meaningful names. You should know better with me. Oh, Shay, love you, Rebecca and Rhonda. So my brain automatically went, okay, if I have two canvases that I'm going to work one section each month on, I'm going to have time to do other things. So maybe I could pull out my whips and work on those throughout the year as well and make progress. Hence the whip it out.
I really do think with that one, we would probably attract people that would.
Yes. But I actually do like the whipping out my piece.
No, because I think we'll have the same thing happen. People will.
What?
Especially because there's so many illiterate people out there that don't read. Like, they will just. They'll think it's a typo and move on.
Hey, guess what?
Who are you saying guess what to? What?
Shay, look. Guess who's here? It's Dipper. You started a trend.
Oh,
you started a trend. Because I have this one. I have this one. This one's from J-Rob. And then I got this one this year from my Princess Pal. And I have this one I ordered. So I got 4 of them so far. And Rebecca has one.
I do.
And see, look, this one has paws on it.
I think it's like your other little one, though. I think they look the same. Do they look? Oh, look at that little, oh, beans. They've got little bean toes.
Little beans.
He's got little toe beans.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, that's now my new collection. They're all in my window. You know what else is in my window? Okay, Matt, you're going to love this.
Okay, so mine doesn't look exactly like your other little one because this one has.
Oh my goodness, he's so cute.
He's so tiny.
He's so cute. And I need to figure out where this connects. Oh, there it is. Okay, there. Yes, toe beans. Matt says, so how is Shay doing? I might be under a rock, but I haven't seen anything from you in a bit, assuming you're just enjoying your new space. Yeah, you're going through a whole new space, aren't you? So I have all my dippers, and then I have a crab.
Ooh, Shay, I already know when I'm going to be in Texas next summer.
We need to get together. So yeah, so we need to figure out also we have time to figure out what to call this continuing journey.
Yeah.
So we do not get creeps.
Journey to the center of whipping out my piece. What?
No, we're not. No, we need to figure out a name so we don't get creeps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shay says, hanging in there. Need to do a whip and chat video. Yes. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so that's the plan for. So as a recap, sorry, I had to step away. Corona demanded cuddles and food. Shay's here, Mutt. Shay's here. And Matt's getting us in trouble. So let me show you what. Okay, we're. Yeah. We're gonna do a recap. I want to get Rebecca. I'll show mine. I'll show you my piece, Rebecca. If you show me yours.
I don't think that Matt was getting us into trouble. I think that we just get up to our own shenanigans sometimes. I don't want to blame somebody that I've never met. Like, that's kind of weird.
Oh no, he's the police. He's the DP police. So I'm going to get him in trouble.
DP police. Okay.
Bye. So I've been working.
You say that and it makes me think that maybe he's the what is it, the FBI channel that is out there now for diamond painting?
Sparkle FBI.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh my gosh.
Don't invite Shay. She's a magnet for lewd behaviors. No, that's why we love her. That's why we love her. It was her retreat that made us find and talk about ping pong balls.
Well, honestly, it's her retreat that made it so that we met each other too.
Yes. So
besides, Shay's the bestest.
Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna. We need to find like a 3D printed version of Shay so I can put her in my back pocket.
Yeah, that's not weird at all.
Hey Shay, guess what I found at Costco at our Canadian Costco today? Buzzballs, biggies. They only had the one flavor. We can't get these in Canada. I'm like, oh my God, they've got big balls. My son's like, what, Mom? I'm like, it's big balls. He's like, buzz balls? Yeah, it's the same thing.
My mom's going to probably watch this whip and chat later. It's going to be like, y'all went live and talked about what?
Hey, at least I wasn't going like this. Okay, no, I did.
Oh my goodness.
Matt says it actually was Shay who kind of really let me feel comfortable speaking up and making some of the comments that I do now. Hope just brings smiles to face now and then. Exactly. So I've made progress on my magic potions because of Brewing Inner Peace. And I only had like this section and all of the black done. And I was like, oh, I can't do this. Oh, yeah. We've officially jumped off the crazy train. All aboard. We used to call the crazy train song the Canadian Pacific Railway train song. But now it's the Canadian Pacific Kansas City. Oh my God. They connected you and I, Rebecca.
They did.
Yes.
I mean, I think it's Kansas City, Missouri, and not Kansas City, Kansas. But we'll claim it. We'll claim it.
No, it's the Kansas City.
Okay, Kansas City is in Missouri, and it's in Kansas.
Well, I don't care. I'm saying it's you, man.
Okay.
Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to claim it, even though I believe it's in the Missouri side.
Because as soon as I saw that Canadian Pacific and Kansas City Railways merged, I'm like, you merged after I left? Like, what the hell? Okay, so here is my painting thus far.
So does that mean that you could technically just get on a train and come here whenever you want?
No, they don't have passenger trains anymore.
Oh, darn it.
Now, you could come to Canada and you can go on the Mountain Tier Railway or the Canadian Royal Pacific train and go through the mountains.
So I considered, because my girls and I want to go to the Pacific Northwest again next summer. Like, it was such an amazing trip. And so I considered like seeing if there was like a longer kind of train ride, and my girls are not for it. And I'm like, but I want to go see more, and I don't want to have to drive to see it. So I may be booking myself a train trip, but I don't know that that's a good idea to do solo.
Oh, now we're talking about whips and chains and you doing solo?
Yes.
Is that called masturbation?
I'm going to just not answer that.
So see, this is the part where I did all my black and then I got tired of it and I switched sides, but I made 12 sections. So I only have 3 sections left.
We're talking about masterpieces. That's a whole different kind of piece.
Matt says, and I was named as the DP police before the FBI was established, and that was Tia and Lizzie's doing. Okay, my brain is trying to pretend I didn't hear that.
Why? Why would you pretend you didn't hear it? It's funny.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
I guess, we can all establish ourselves as innocent ears if we want to. I could do that. I'm innocent. Rhonda, what are you doing trying to corrupt me?
Okay, so that's where I am. Now, Rebecca, I'm going to make you big.
Okay.
And you're going to show us what your piece overall looks like.
Overall?
Overall.
Oh dear God, I can't make my screen make it big enough for it to be overall.
No, you're just gonna move it. Slide it to the left, slide it to the right, slide it up, slide it down.
I can't. Well, okay, so my camera is mounted to an arm that's actually sitting on my piece.
Oh, you have an arm on your piece, do you?
Yes.
You said it, not me.
So I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm supposed to do that.
Do you need some lube?
Oh my gosh.
Might just try not to let the devil out of me today. Yeah, right, Matt? Whip out the whole big piece.
Okay. It's gonna end up bumping and getting everything all. I'm gonna make somebody seasick. Hold on, I have a whole establishment here on my desk. Like, hold on, let me put all this stuff away. I am
drinking carbonated water. It's really only water.
Okay. Look at this new washi tape that I got. I don't know if you can see that.
But look how big it is.
It's fat, but it's got balloons and it's iridescent and it's so pretty. I got the Simply Gilded bundle that they were recently having. It was so worth it. Got so much.
So scattered.
Oh no, I lost my pen. I lost my chonky pen to the floor. My first chonky pen that I can actually use. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Matt says, I don't think Rhonda will mind a little bumping today.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see if I can raise this up without showing too much.
Oh, really? You don't want to show.
Okay.
So when you say that, all I can think of is watching Jelly Roll on the late night show. And he was giving out awards. And there was a police officer who was on video for a case. Except when he first came on, he showed himself sitting, leaning over, looking at his camera, but he had no pants on.
Okay, I genuinely don't think the arm of this will raise high enough to show you, but okay, so here is, I think I can get basically 4 months in here, right? You can basically see the 4 months. So these 3 are done. And then this is what I'm working on. And then, oh, move the camera. And then these 2 down here are done. And then
that's so pretty.
See if I can't. Hold on. I'm going to lift you guys up and put you back down. And then I'll move over here.
We're on a roller coaster.
We are. I feel like I'm going to make somebody seasick here. Okay. So then, oh my gosh, where am I at? Okay. So here's another 4 squares. So these are, here is next month. No, that's October. Where's September? Oh, September's down here. I'll show you, but that's October. And then November. Maybe this is, this is, yeah, no, okay. August, September, October, November. And then I finished this one here. And then move down. And I finished this one. And then this is the last one. This is December.
That's December.
Yeah.
Shay says Rebecca looks amazing.
Thanks. I've been adding my own bling to them, and I'm loving the way it's turning out.
Well, if you bring it down, you could show it's all the bling.
Like, see, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the?
Linda says pretty. Oh, there's a mermaid in that one.
Yeah, there's a mermaid in here. I didn't bling out the mermaid. I almost did, but I didn't have the right color that I wanted to put in there. So I just blinged out around here.
Is that a fish on the outside?
Mm-hmm. There's a fish here.
So the fish has captured the mermaid and she's in zoo.
Yes. And look, there's like sharks back here lurking.
That is so cool.
And then like this one, if I can, my goodness. This one, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a crystal here. I don't know what that, it's like almost like a key, a lock.
Oh, okay.
But I blinged that out. And then there's 2 butterflies. And I blinged out the potion bottle too.
Now, is that the one where you actually like change the colors to get more shadow? Isn't that the one where we were talking about the middle of the potion?
No, I did this one to make it a little bit lighter. Yeah, so it like faded. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the one that we were working on together and you were going through it.
Yeah. So yeah, I've done lots of changes to this. Oh, the one that you're talking about, I think is, let me move this back here. Okay. So this one, I've got 2 different colors of pink in there that I added to add more. But then my girls pointed out that it looks like a lady and now I can't not see it.
Don't tell me that.
And then I see, here's the rose that I added crystals to the roses. So yeah.
Matt says, I need to add this kit to my collection, but I keep telling myself not until I do the Genovina art one that has been waiting. Love potion bottles. Is that the one I'm working on? Or is that a different one?
I gotta say, I am very pleasantly surprised with how, like, sectioning it off, like I measured it and then I sectioned it per potion bottle, and we've been doing one a month. And this is honestly, it's one of my top 10 favorite kits to work on. And this would have been in my top 10 I will never work on before we started this process. So that's crazy to me.
Well, this one was very similar because we had talked about this one last summer.
Yeah.
And 2 other creators had a very similar idea with the canvas you have.
Oh, yeah.
About doing one per month.
But look at how much I got done tonight. Look at that.
Right?
This is all filled in. I have like little sections here, but mostly it's just around here.
I got that done here. I'll make myself big too. I got that little section done. But I got a star that has a happy face now. Okay, so Shay wants to know, what kit is this?
So mine is it's Nathaniel Mortensen, and it's called it's similar to yours.
Potion.
Magical potions.
Oh, is it magical or is it just magical?
No, just one magical. magical potions, just one. And it is
yeah, now you get
it really does, Matt. It makes it more approachable. I got my computer charging and finally got to pull up so this is what the full thing looks like. And it's 99 by 70 centimeters. And so I literally just broke it up into, like, I put washi tape down, I pre-cut, so I pre-cut the plastic into the sizes that I wanted. I will say that was probably a mistake and I wouldn't do that again. I'm learning that diamond paintings that have this, the perforated paper, wherever there's perforation or cuts seem to dry and they're not as sticky in those sections. And so by pre-cutting it, I ended up making those sections, like the edge is not as sticky.
Well, and when I did it on Raccoon City, because it's long, I cut it horizontally in sections, except because I wanted to put the special drills down on it first. And then when I went to roll it, that's where, because it's like this, and the cuts are along this way. So those parts keep opening up.
Yep.
So I would not suggest doing that again.
Yep. That's kind of what it doesn't work, but.
Rhonda's Magic Potions is the first one, is the first kit I bought, Matt says, and I had no idea what I had done. So I absolutely loved this kit, and I was like, oh, I am so doing this. And then when I got it and I unrolled it, I even have a video of me weighing the kit and rolling it out, and it's the length of my stove and fridge side by side. And then when I actually looked at it, I went, what the hell? It's color blocking. I was so turned off by that. And then I saw how much black there was, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to kill myself. But I had already bought the enhancement kit. I had already bought the kit. I was going to do it with Cheryl Katz because they were doing that whole project on this kit. I talked to the artist and I was so gung-ho for it. And then I was like, I am done. So done. And now I have like 3 sections left. Ooh, there's a drill that popped off. Okay, I gotta go find that drill.
So the sections are 23 centimeters by just a hair over 24 centimeters. So like this is a really easy doable size. This is like, it's nice because it's almost like doing a little mini kit every month.
Yeah, and that's the size that you're working on per month.
Yep.
So you don't have, you can pick it up and put it away and go, okay, I'm done for tonight. And then when I did mine, Oh my. Gotta go back to where the fuck it is. So my sections are.
Your sections are Mod Podge sections.
Well, they are because I did the top part of it, but the overall basic, because I found out how much space I still had, and then I divided it by 12, and then I tried to figure out, because I had each one of these already as squares. So then I figured out how big was each square, because they were consistent. Hence why, like, that was a square. And then I was like, okay, I need 5 of those squares in one.
Oh, mutt nuts. No. No. 500 by 100. Nope. I will never in my life. That will never happen.
No. So mine are 24 by 33. So if I were to do this again, I would make this probably smaller sections and do it over 2 years. Just to give myself flexibility. So if I got more done, then I could. Because to begin with, I was like, I can do this. And then I was like, oh my God, I am so far behind. Because this one section down here alone, that was 24. That's 24 by 23 plus 13 by 13. So that was lots.
Yeah, you could just break it, because I think this is a really great size for a single month. So you could honestly break down any canvas that you have into a 23 by 23.
Yep.
And then do the number of months that it breaks down to. And that way you're not like a 2-year or a year, like it could just be however many months.
Yeah, well, exactly. And I think each kit would be different depending on what it is, if it's color blocking, if it is confetti. Like, that's what I had to do with my Josephine Wall one. It's like literally, I started off with 14 by 17 centimeters as my sections. And I was like, nope, can't do that. So there's 11 columns and 66 rows in each of those. And I'm like, I'm just going to work on one column at a time. And then the way I set that up, I kit it up, I do it totally different. I just noticed I have a sliver.
Hey, Rhonda, do you remember how big the diamond painting was that Katie did that she broke into like 8 sections?
No.
I'm wondering if it's similar to that 100 by 500.
Oh, the one that she broke into panels.
Yeah.
I think it's similar to that one. Yeah.
That was crazy. Hey, Shay, if you're still here, look, I actually found a pen that I can use. I remember complaining to her about how much I love all the pretty diamond painting pens people can use and I can't.
Yeah, the 50 by 100, that's the Diamond Kiss XOXO, which is actually a Canadian store in Ontario. Yeah, the original, the Beast, and that I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, is the Beast.
I'm trying to remember the one that Katie did, because I feel like It was similar to size in that. And think about like how long it took for her to do that.
Yeah. Actual name is something about inner peace, actually. Oh, is it? Be a fitting big piece for Rhonda to whip out. Nah, you got me good. Yep. You're actually right. Yes, she does have one that's about inner peace. I gotta roll that one that way. I gotta roll this one this way. Oh my gosh. Right, Melinda? Melinda! I can't imagine doing 100 by 500. Yikes. Oh my God. I'm having a hard time doing my 120 by 150, which is going to be one of my projects next year. Did you find it yet?
No. I can't remember what it was called. And she finished it like 2 years ago. And she never did a final. It was the major cross stitch conversion, but I don't remember.
Yeah, because Kimba and Debbie were talking about it at the GLE like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Katie, what was it called? If you were to message her, she'd tell you.
Yeah. I've tried messaging her before and I like never get through. I don't get responses.
Let's see here. Let's see if I can find it.
I'm trying to remember because I know like I would remember I know what it looks like. I can remember what it looks like,
Was it
but I
Katie
can't.
or was it Lindsay?
Oh, it's Katie. She did the epic diamond painting cross stitch conversion. Wait, I think I may have found it. Because it was a Heaven and Earth Designs.
Yes, I'm muttering to myself as I am typing.
She's completed 2 panels. Yeah, so this I think I found one of them. But I can't.
Melinda says the biggest one I've ever done was 70 by 105.
Wow. I can't. I don't know.
Not inner peace, but the title of the higher self. The title of the artwork for the first Beast kit.
Once Upon a Fairy Tale is what it's called.
Oh, and it has all the fairies in it, like all the princesses in it.
Okay, finished design size is 750 by 536.
No, sorry. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because she broke it down into 8 panels, and her panels were huge. They were like.
Then again, that's what we say now, and that's what we said about these pieces that we are working on, and we found enjoyment of them. So perhaps we would have a different perspective of that later on. Yeah, that's a mural, not a canvas.
Yeah.
Did she frame it?
I did. On one of her videos. So here is her. Let me see if I can show you. Here's her showing 2 of the panels, and you're not even getting the full vision. And then if I hit play, she's going to shortly pull up a picture of the entire thing. That's it. So what we were looking at just now, that background was 2 of these. So a quarter of this whole thing.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And seeing that blows my mind because I was talking to Kimba about how she would do a conversion. And she's like, well, you'd have to figure out your colors and your size. And I'm like, what? Like there's a whole mathematical equation to that. I'm like, okay, that's beyond me at this point. If somebody can do it for me and just tell me what I need to buy, I'm good. Biggest canvas I've worked on is 106 by 70. That's mutts. That's a big one. Yeah, I know, because usually you do little ones. Oh my goodness.
This is the biggest size I've ever worked on. I've done one other one that was the same size as this. And it was like called Dragon Attack, and there was castles and boats and dragons fighting.
Yes.
That one I also, that one I also found daunting. That one was also a square, but I decided to put a whole bunch of my own bling in it. And I started with all of the bling, and I think I added something like 22 colors.
Yeah, you just.
And then
I don't know how you guys do it.
Then I just went for it. And that was wonderful. Like because I put all of these colors that you see in this one into the fire, into the flames. And I did ABs and I did crystals to give it depth. And I put greens in it and the greenery. Like I really went all out on that one.
Okay, let's see if I can find it. Archived kits. And it was a square, you said, right?
Mm-hmm. And I think that's when I was like, yeah, I just don't love squares.
It's true. It really makes a difference what your first experience is that really makes you get that preference.
Well, and that's funny because I was probably almost 100 diamond paintings in before I did that one. Well, I don't know.
Were all the other ones round?
No, actually, it's funny is my very first experience diamond painting at all was like one of those little minis where it's like the crystals are just everywhere. Oh, yeah. And then my very next diamond painting was a not quite this large, but quite a large. I think it was probably 6 of these together. And I would say or it was more than that because it was longer. I don't know. It was a pretty big image and it was square drills. But it was from, what's that company now? It's Paint Gem. But okay. It was like that was back when I didn't realize that they were doing stolen artwork.
Gotcha.
And so I don't even know who the artist was of that image, but yeah, it was a gorgeous piece. A very it had an Asian theme to it. It had cherry blossoms and I don't know what the building was called in the background, but people walking across a bridge. It was a landscape, large landscape. Square drill, diamond painting, my very first experience. I'm really surprised that I continued on with this craft.
Well, there had to have been something.
Well, my very first image was supposed. So here's why. Because my very first image that I was supposed to do was one I had ordered. It was a really large, I would say 9 of these. And it was also square drill. Because my thought at the time was I wanted to fill in the gaps. I didn't know which one, but I didn't want the gaps in it. And it was the live action version of Beauty and the Beast. Now, I don't love the movie, but I love the glass with the rose in it. And then the background with the windows. It was gorgeous. And I got that picture in and they sent me drills for a different size. And I will not tell you how long it took for me to figure out what they had done wrong and why the drills were not matching up with the canvas. I could not, it took me forever to figure it out because, I didn't know anything then. It was my very first time ordering any diamond paintings.
Well, and so you're going to get the right thing, right?
Right. And so I contacted the company, explained it. They sent it to me, but I had to wait for it to ship from overseas. So I had the ones from Paint Gem that came in first. And maybe that one wasn't a square. Maybe the one I'm thinking of was a round. Maybe that's why I didn't quit. Because I remember my very first one I ordered was a square. And then Paint Gym did, I had this one that was like a mystery. It was about the size of this. It was kind of, and it was like, you cannot tell what it is. It's supposed to be earth, but you can't tell what it is really. But their drills, I was really impressed with this because that one was definitely a square. And I was super impressed with them. So I can understand why people buy all those little Paint Gym kits. I still have yet to buy one of them. I've done one because it was given to me, but I haven't bought one yet.
Yeah, I haven't bought them either.
That's what I'm thinking, Mutt Nuts. I think it was called a pagoda. I'm so not good at. I love cherry blossoms. They're like, oh, I just love cherry blossoms, and so I'm one of those people. Like, if I see it, I'm probably going to buy it if it's cherry blossoms. Really sadly.
I'm still looking. I did not realize they had so many archived paintings.
Who?
DAC.
Diamond Art Club?
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you just Google search the actual name of the kit?
Well, I feel like you're probably
Which one are you
find it
looking
faster
for?
than I am. Dragon's Attack.
Oh, let me see.
If you can take it off your wall.
It's not on my wall. It's in my portfolio.
Oh, take us around your house.
No, my portfolio under my bed is way too heavy to pull out. Here, let me see if I can enlarge this. There you go. Oh, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
It's
You gotta
not
go to the
letting me.
next page. You go to the next page and then do it.
Ah, thank you.
There you go.
This one looks
Yep.
different than the one I did because the one I did didn't have this dragon here, I don't think. Did it?
No,
I don't
there
remember
was.
that.
Yes.
I don't remember that dragon being there. That's crazy. It's been a minute since I've done that one. And I remember blinging up. So I put a whole bunch of crystals in the water to give it more depth.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put bling in the lighter parts of the greenery because all of this fire would make that part glow. So I put bling in it, like ABs. And then I think like everything that has like these ones with the lights, their eyes I did crystals or something special in them. And then everywhere there's fire, like I like completely blinged the crap out of the fire.
So, okay. My brain just popped. I was like, how did you find that picture so fast? It's in your wish list, is it not, as a have?
No. I literally just typed in, I Googled Dragon Attack Diamond Art Club and it popped up.
I so want to just tell you to flip off.
See, look, I Googled it and I was like, oh, it's right.
Oh, bite
Actually,
me.
yeah, because I had that one
Bite
too. I've
me.
done that one.
I've got a nice clean butt cheek right here for you.
So I have both the Dragon Attacks from Diamond Art Club, but yeah. And I've completed both of them. I've completed some really big kits. I just don't do it as much anymore.
I'm like, yeah, it has the same one. And I'm like, hang on a second. I just told her how to get it to enlarge on a Diamond Art Club image. Are you on Diamond Art Club? That's where I said my brain just popped.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's like little dragons in there. I like blinked out the little eyes inside the dragons in there. I forgot. And I love all the purples. Anyway.
Wait, Melinda, have you checked out the teaser for DAC Mystery? That is not a mystery, something coming out on Monday. No.
It's coming out on Monday.
Mutt says, I live 4 hours from DC. Been lots of times to see the cherry blossoms in bloom. Yeah. In Japan, they've actually put restrictions on them because a lot of people go to take pictures in the bloom and they destroy it.
Oh, no. That makes me so heartbroken. I want to go to Japan so bad. But I don't want to travel by myself.
Matt says, yep. How have you not discovered that yet, Rhonda? Oh my God. I feel I get so focused on something. I'm like, do, 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 do. Well, see, yeah, they really should have a way to search the archive live on the site. Weird that Google will do it, but not a function on the site itself. So what you need to do is you need to put in archived in the search on Diamond Art Club, and then you can find them all. But they don't have a button that says archived.
Yes. You have to know. You have to be in the know in order to do that.
Yes. Okay, so we need to figure out this mystery. Okay, I'm going to bring back me too. Okay, so Melinda, where is the tease? Is it in Facebook?
Probably in Facebook if it had a blurb.
Oh, are you just being a smart butt now? Or is it a mystery spoilers? Because they have a new page now too.
Yeah, which one is it?
Which one is it? Let me go look. Okay. Do, 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 do. Go to Diamond Art Mystery.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, sorry.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to share this. Okay.
The Diamond Painting Mystery Group?
Yep. Detectives, we have a new case. You cracked the codes. You unscrambled the names. You called your shots before the boxes even shipped. So you get the first whisper of what's coming next. Monday, something arrives that has never existed before. Not from us, not from anyone. The evidence so far, it's not a regular kit. It's not a mystery kit. Somehow it is both at once. One canvas, more than one secret. Your drills are the only key. It appears when the shadows grow long, and it vanishes when they do. Theories go in the comments.
Ghost ? Diamond.
It is not a regular kit, not a mystery kit. Somehow both. One canvas. I'm thinking it's probably a canvas that when you look at it different ways, you'll see something pop out.
What are the theories in the comments? Because there are some really good sleuths in the mystery group.
Okay, maybe drills that disappear, like fall off. I'm confused now. Kimberly. They're more translucent, but the symbols will still be covered. That's what I'm thinking. Something that glows in the dark? No. No, but that changes the image. I'm thinking it changes the image.
Matt, I agree with you.
What? What's he saying?
He said, I think it's going to be a disappointment.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I'm so over all the mystery boxes. I won't. So that's my problem. Like, I'm not it makes me sad that they put so many exclusive kits in the mystery that they know people want.
And then you can't get them because they're archived.
Yeah. And only the people who buy the mystery boxes, but I don't want the mystery boxes because 50% of their inventory is AI and I won't buy it.
Well, and I bought one and I was not happy.
No. So I'm letting everybody else buy them. I am in the mystery group, and that way if somebody destashes, I can pick it up.
Puzzle diamond painting? This is my thought too. Like a mystery puzzle, you look at it from different angles and see different things. That's what I was thinking.
Here's what it is. You diamond paint it, and then when you turn out the lights, it's a completely different image. Because it glows in the dark.
The picture changes with different light.
Yep. So that, yeah.
But who is it? Who's the artist?
Well, so, okay, there's a lady that I've been following for a while, and she does their like emotional kind of images. It's like she depicts different
Yes.
disabilities and things like that. And
Yes.
she paints it, and then she puts a black light over it, and it shows a completely different image.
Now, if they could tell us who the artist is.
See, somebody else said glow in the dark secret image too. Yep, there you go. Well, that's it. They're part of the secret is they're not going to tell us. I don't know. If they told us who the artists were when they did those mystery boxes, I'd be more inclined to buy them.
Well, absolutely. Sounds like a chart to art. I'm not sure about the third one. I'm intrigued. Definitely glow in the dark, I hope. I'm thinking, yeah, a dual picture. In the light, you'll see one image. However, in the dark, a completely different image will appear. I would guess it might use glow-in-the-dark drills, 2 images, 1 canvas, drills strategically placed.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
And one canvas more than one secret. It is possible that there could be different combinations with a pool for a dual image. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it is. Where's Waldo type? Yeah, see, a lot of people are talking about dual reveal. Color changing drills now.
So you think, so Matt, I think that the mystery boxes are for them to get rid of their extra inventory that they haven't been able to move. Because they keep putting kits in there that they have had on their website for a long time that haven't been sold out. And I think that they're wanting to discontinue kits, but they're not being purchased. So they're putting them into mystery boxes, and then people are trying to destash them and they can't destash them. Or they do for like super cheap. And so I think that that's their way of moving inventory instead of clearancing it out.
They actually commented on that. I think it's this one here. Because there's been conversations about, let me stop sharing for a moment. There's been conversations now about two new investment companies. But there was a conversation where they were talking about how the mystery kits used to be about getting rid of old stock, but that's not the case anymore. I'm trying to, let's do this.
Well, I know I've seen them getting kind of, I don't want to talk too much because I worry somebody might actually be listening in on our conversation in the future, but I feel like they are, like, I saw them comment about the mystery boxes because people have been complaining that they're now doing it monthly, and they didn't make a post about it. They commented under somebody's post, and so not everybody has seen it, but they kind of got snarky, and I was like, dang, just, they were like, this is here to stay. And the whole, it's said in there, if you don't like what you get, put it in a destash group and make your money back.
Yeah.
And then in another post, they said that we're not out here trying to make it so that people can do that. So it didn't make any sense.
Well, the one I saw recently, they were trying to explain, because there was lots of confusion in terms of
Ooh.
What?
That is a good point, Matt.
Yeah. Yeah, they're moving warehouses too. So they are moving. They said they are going to have more coming out in the next little while. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. Newest post.
Oh, Melinda, I'm not gonna. I don't quote me on the 50%. I just when I see them drop 14 images and 12 of them are AI, I'm gonna say like when you average it overall, it probably is somewhere close to 50%. But that's just my a guesstimate.
Yeah, and it's personal preference.
Yeah. No, but she made a comment in there that said I didn't know it was 50% of their sales.
Mm.
But just knowing, like, because some of the artists are not identified specifically as AI.
Yeah, so
But I know that they are, and so that's part of the problem for me anyway. So I don't know. There are certain artists that I will buy from them, but for the most part, I try to stay away just because I never know.
Yeah, well, and there are artists that go by two different names depending on the type of art that they are doing.
Yeah.
So it's more of just being aware.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, I can't find this now. I know I read it, but anyways, it's neither here nor there. Anyways, so now I'm going to
Matt, I agree. It doesn't seem like I'm like, why are they not selling these? Like several of the kits that they've put out there are people voted on. You know, like it doesn't seem like a good business model at all.
I think if it would be nice if I vote on an image and it comes out, but only comes out in a mystery box, because they can track who voted for which pictures. After the boxes have been sold, to let those that did not purchase a box, say, just as to let you know, because they are now letting us know if an image is coming out that we had voted for, they do send us an email to let us know that it's been picked, but we just don't know when.
But I've seen several people in the comment section say, I voted for this image and now I can't get my hands on it because so many people are wanting it and there was only a limited amount that went out in those mystery boxes. Yeah. So, and that's so unfortunate because like one of the ones I recently got at the retreat was one that had been in a mystery box that I would have absolutely bought it outright, but I didn't buy the mystery box. And so I had to wait until I found somebody who was getting rid of it. Yep. Thankfully, it wasn't one that was highly sought after, so I didn't have to pay a whole lot for it. But
yeah, well, see, and Elizabeth makes a point too, and a lot of people are having that conversation of, do I use my points now because I don't know what's going to happen with the new investors or whatever. And some people are like, you know what, I have enough, or whatever decision they make for, I'm not purchasing anymore from DAC, that I'm just going to use my points. Like if I have points at a company and I'm not purchasing them and they're going to expire, I'm going to find something to use my points on, because you can't transfer them and you can't donate them to somebody, which would be totally awesome. Matt says that was my thought when I first did the monthly box. Say 15 of the 40 releases every month that people voted on are going to be only available through a gamble. That's a lot. Yeah.
Well, Elizabeth, I've actually went through a pretty large portion of time where I was doing I was purchasing from other companies, or I was on a no buy, not buying, but then they picked up Margaret Morales, and she's literally my favorite artist in the world and has been since I discovered her, like the first year that I was diamond painting. So unfortunately, sorry for that noise, guys. Unfortunately, she's my one reason for really truly sticking with them. I don't know.
Well, and just like every company, they go through different art style trends. And it's tough when a lot of the images that come out are not your style, but you have points that are retiring or expiring, and you're like, I have to use them or I'm going to lose them. And that's what happened with me, like in last summer. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to buy this one because I need to spend money. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my points. And then as soon as I did that, 2 weeks later, one came out that I was like, are you friggin' kidding?
Been there, done that. Been there, done that.
So I have a painting that I really didn't want, but I bought. Like,
yeah, Elizabeth, I've been seeing the same thing. Like, how many people have complained about how slick the glue is? And if you email them, all they just keep saying is this is a one-off incident. I'm sorry, but I think all of the diamond paintings that I've purchased in the last year have had slick glue. Every one of them.
Yeah. Right, Linda? I just had to do a review and my points extend. I hadn't thought of that. I went into panic mode. I'm like, oh, man. Learned my lesson.
Ooh, I didn't think about that either. Thanks, Linda, for the tip.
Yeah, because all you have to do is do a review, right? And I'm like, but I haven't done the kit yet, so how can I review it?
And I just put whether or not I love the image. And I'll even put on there, like, I'm excited to get to work on this one. That way the people who read it know that I didn't actually complete it.
Yeah, right. Oh, well. We have been on here for 2.5 hours.
Yes, we have.
This has been fun. And I am so looking forward to, so I'm probably going to break these down into smaller sections because we have September, October, November, December. So we have 4 months left.
Yes.
And I have 1, 2, 3. So I could probably make these into smaller sections. Like this one here, I can make into a smaller section. So then I have 4 left. And then we can, because we have the CPTSD awareness project coming up starting in September. And that is just to bring awareness about what complex PTSD is and what it looks like and how it differs than PTSD. So if you're interested in that, you can work on whatever you want to work on. And we will be doing a get-together, a collab. Sparkle Sanctuary and I will be doing a collab on that, all around mental health awareness. And we're going to be working on our Brewing Inner Peace. Stay tuned about what we're going to call our Brewing Inner Peace and doing our whips. Haven't figured that one out yet.
Whipping out our whips.
We'll have to come up with a name. If you guys have a name suggestion, by all means, do let us know. Because, yeah, I don't think whip out our piece. We're going to get so many creeps. But we're going to laugh and have fun and just encourage along. I know I've had a blast tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Rebecca, what would you like to say as we do our sign off?
I know this tonight was a longer, but we haven't had, like, I missed the last one and then you missed the one before that. And then we missed the one before that. So like, I'm just glad that we finally got to like actually get together on here and, do a catch up on this. And I'm like excited. I'm like looking at my canvas going, oh my gosh, there's only 4 months left on this. And I don't know. Yeah. So we'll have to figure out definitely what we're going to be doing for next month.
Yeah, and like to your point, like when we first started this seemed like a daunting
endeavor. Gosh,
Keep trying, Rebecca. I planted the seed. It won't stop growing.
All right.
Night, Mutts. I hope
Night,
you
everybody.
feel better. Thank you, everybody. We will see you guys for Brewing Inner Peace next month. What day will that be? That will be September 24th.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody. Talk to you later.
Bye.